Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves, and we're at WrestleMania 9, Part 2. Thank you for joining. We're going to go to ringside. We're going to get the entrance for Lex Luger versus Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig. That's right. These two were back and forth long before the days of WWE. These two were back and forth. Now here we are now at the world's largest toga party. That's a good time, right? This took place April 4th, 1993 in Paradise, Nevada at Caesar's Palace. 16,891 people showed up over that one. That's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in one place. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, we got a couple of matches. We got a couple of great matches coming up for you tonight. We got Lex Luger, like I said, Lex Luger taking on Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig. We got up next the Giant Gonzales will take on the Undertaker. And of course, our main event, Bret the Hitman Hart will defend his World Heavyweight Championship against the awesome Yokozuna. Can't wait for that, the big main event here tonight. And that will round out the WrestleMania 9 series. The WrestleMania 9 episodes for the WrestleMania series here at Ace of Knaves. In the meantime, let's take a look at Luger making his way to the ring. These were the days, folks? Luger was to be the next Hulk Hogan. Everybody had money on him. Nobody had money on him. Remember, he cruised around in the Lex Express. Remember that the Lex Express? Maybe that may not have happened yet. That may not have been a part of this. He may have still been the narcissist at this point. I'm not real sure. Not real sure anymore. But yeah. So check it out, folks. You guys can find me over at Facebook.com at Ace of Knaves ENT. You can find me on Twitch.tv at Ace of Knaves ENT. You can find me on TikTok at Ace of Knaves ENT. You can find me Friday mornings on Facebook again. Facebook.com/Geek Demon Entertainment. Geek Demon Entertainment. Check us out. You can find us at Geek Demon and Company every Friday morning on the Facebook, where you get your geeky updates and just hear a couple of people hang out, bullshit, and do a podcast for the likes of you. In the meantime, Luger with a big military press, damn near put Curt Hennig through the mat. Big right hand, big uppercut, European style. Short forearm clothesline. Here we go, off the top, right off the middle rope. Luger showing the going through the paces here. Showing, look at this, suplex. Back to the basics. Showing Curt Hennig. This is how it's done, which is amazing because Curt, of course, being the son to Larry the Axe Hennig. Look at this, just drilling him, and of course the father to Curtis Axel. And don't forget that. But yeah, that's a wrestling family right there. Mr. Perfect may have been one of the absolute very best in this ring. Luger, on the other hand, they call him the total package, but I think he was lacking a lot in the mic skills, as well as, in all honesty, the wrestling department. But hey, he had the look everybody wanted, so there you go. This back and forth. With Perfect, no, I was going to say with Perfect getting the upper hand, but just for a second, it's Luger with the upper hand with that back suplex. Beautifully done, mind you. We'll grab and go there. He just kind of shoved Perfect around there a little bit. Off the ropes, Perfect sends Luger off the ropes. Big backdrop, well executed again. The head scissors, driving that elbow into the top, man. This could be detrimental to the way this match ends up. Beat on a man's head like that. Fireman's carry takeover. Luger, like I said, showing the basics really well tonight. At least he paid attention in class there, I guess. Whipped into the corner, lifted to the top rope. What's Perfect got in mind? A solid right hand to keep his man in place. A superplex by the looks of it. Superplex by the looks of it, all the way up, all the way down. Solid. Perfect going for the cover. No, he did not. He didn't capitalize to gain the win. Shoved off by Luger. That could have been a mistake on Perfect's part. He should have went for the pin. But Luger took that superplex like a champ. No pun intended. As we're in wrestling, took it like a champ. Anyway, what we were saying, Luger in control. Scoops him up. The back breaker. Well placed knee to the middle of the back. A well placed back across the top of the knee, I guess. Look at this. Oh, turnbuckle STO. Viciously done. Luger's that might have he might have caught Luger good with that. Luger took a step outside. Cool off maybe. I don't know. Make sure his nose wasn't broken. Perfect, just taking over here, man. That face to the turnbuckle changed the tide of this match in a hurry. We'll see what happens here. No, Luger pushes him off again. Back elbow into that same corner that Luger just ate a minute ago. What are we seeing here? Luger's turn as he sets his man up on the top rope with a right hand to keep him in place. What are we looking at here? Is Luger doing another right hand? Another superplex from Luger this time. Look at this. Tit for tat. Tit for tat with the superplexes. Let's see where this leads. Luger not capitalizing either. Well, I don't want to say he wasn't capitalizing. He didn't go for the cover either. You're gonna grandstand. You're gonna be showboating, man. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Spins him around. Atomic drop. Look perfect. Snapmare. And for the cover, that could be it, folks, to write him down. Of course not. Luger kicks out. Nobody's going to beat anybody with a snapmare, man. Nobody's going to do that. Perfect. Waited too long. Waited too long. Look at this. Spiked him down with that power driver. He just put Kurt Henning's head through the mat. That's it. Count him down. Oh, and Henning kicks out at 2. Henning kicking out at 2. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. Showboating. Get you nowhere, Lex. I don't know, but Perfect ain't moving either. There he goes. Another backbreaker. Inverted style, I guess. Inverted backbreaker. Wouldn't that be a gut buster? Luger, big wild swings. Meantime, Perfect laying him out, ducks under a clothesline by Luger. It's a clothesline of his own. Perfect blocked. Luger back in control for a second. No, I spoke too soon. Jawbreaker, a spinning neck breaker, and now, man, Perfect is back in control. Solid. Again, I guess not. Wow, that forearm dropped him. Wow. Is that the surgically repaired forearm? Was that the surgically repaired forearm of Lex Luger? The one with the metal plate in it? Does anybody remember him having the metal plate in his arm? That we didn't talk about later on? Wow. What a short-faced DDT. Wow. I thought that was it. I thought Luger was down. He planted him good with that. Luger went for the clothesline, and Perfect met him with a boot to the chin. He drops an elbow. Perfect lining everything up. I think Perfect might have the momentum he was looking for here. He sets him up, possibly for the perfect plex. Perfect plex. I thought so. And for the cover, look at this. No, Luger. Did you see that? Luger grabbed that bottom rope. Luger grabbed the bottom rope. Referee seen it before he even started to count. Front face lock. Another back body drop, hammer lock style. Luger, man, he's been taking a bit of punishment in this matchup. Big lifting knee. Luger catches that foot. Look, perfect, catches his foot. Atomic drop. Perfect, nice standing suplex, or standing drop kick. But both men down. It took Kurt everything he had for that drop kick. These two men have put on a battle here, man. They're both weak. They're both having trouble standing. Look at this, Luger got Henning against the barricades. Of course, those steps are right there. You should be careful about that. Henning into the barricade again. Oh, able to step out of the way as Luger comes in with the clothesline. Luger catching. This is back and forth between these two. Luger back and forth. He just, oh wow, what a DDT on the concrete. That could be it. What's the count? Luger, you fool, you could have stayed in the ring and won. Luger could have won this match by a count out. Luger could have won that match by a count out and called it even. No, look at him. He went outside because he's a goody two-shoes, and now he's eating steps. See, Luger, you're dumb. That was poor time management, and the crowd is not any happier for this win than they were if you'd have won for. Look, what are you gonna do now? Throw him out there, then go for the count out? Back out, back in. He breaks the count a second time. Look at that, screwing around and now look where you're at. Now Curt Henning's back in control on this outside here. The referees count to 3. Oh, and Luger just reversed that and put Curt Henning's face into that top step of those steel steps there. I didn't mean to. That's all, folks. Luger. Boot to the head. You screw around and get yourself knocked out. Irish whip into the turnbuckles. Followed in with a big running clothesline. This perfect setting this up. Luger has had his chances. There it is. Perfect clutch. No, again. His foot got caught on that bottom rope. Boy, did Luger ever get out of that alive, man? That was lucky. That may have been the luckiest thing to have happened in Lex Luger's career, other than the Macho Man not busting his skull wide open. Look at this. Just spiked him again. Another power driver. Another power driver. He goes for the cover. That could be it, folks. Let's count him down. 2 and 3. Lex Luger taking our opening match here at WrestleMania 9 Part 2. The main event styling of this particular these episodes of the WrestleMania series. WrestleMania 9. I've had a good time doing these, and if you enjoy what I'm doing here as much as I enjoy doing what I'm doing here, give me a like, give me a share. Comment down below, man. I'd like to talk to some of you guys. Let me know what you guys are seeing in here that brought you here. Let me know what's going on. Lex Luger taking his accolades here. Yeah, let me know what's going on in your on your side of the interwebs. And in the meantime, we will get everything lined up here for a massive battle between two unlikely opponents. I guess it was just a matter of time between these two giants faced off. That's right, I'm referring to this man, the giant Gonzales.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Tell him like it is, wanker.
Making his way to the ring from Argentina, weighing in at 460 pounds, the giant Gonzales.
Well, yeah, we're moving along fairly well into this. 2K22 was just released, so again, I'm not real sure where that's going to put us when it comes time for the WrestleMania series. But I promise you, we will make that transition from the 2K20 series into the 2K22 series just as quickly as I can. So we may still have a few WrestleManias from 2K20 before we hit that. So yeah, in the meantime, let's take a look at the Gonzales stepping over that top rope to get his accolades with everybody. Yes, indeed. Of course, Giant Gonzales making his big debut less than a year ago at this point. To end up facing off against this man to become just another statistics in the long run, isn't it? Because anybody that knows anything about anything knows that this man coming out, they know the history, they know the legacy, they know and understand what happens at WrestleMania when this man enters the ring.
And his opponent, accompanied by the Giant Gonzales.
When
Death Valley, weighing in at 300.
that is not Giant Gonzales behind the Undertaker. I assure you, that is not the Giant Gonzales walking the Undertaker to the ring. He's not Giant, nor is he Gonzales. The man's name is Paul Bearer, and I don't know. He's not in the camera angle at the moment. He's not. He's there. He's there somewhere. And when you see him, you'll see the big difference between Paul Bearer and the Giant Gonzales. Paul Bearer will be outside the ring. The Giant Gonzales will be across the ring from that man, The Undertaker. WrestleMania 93, I think this makes it his third. This is his third appearance at WrestleMania. His third WrestleMania appearance. Could have fun keeping track of that over time here as these shows go on. Because here's the thing. Here in AOK Wrestling, yeah, we're trying to match it all up. We're trying to, what happened? What's going on here? What? Alright, we had a little sound glitch right there. Had a little snafu there for a moment. But these two men are ready to go now, boy. Clothesline to the outside, The Undertaker posing in the middle of the ring. Get your cameras out, folks. Get your cameras out. Taker's posing. Getting that power, drawing that power from Paul Bearer. He may need it against an opponent. Look at this. Guillotine leg drop. Beautiful. Perfect. As if it is every time. Ducks under. Look at that. Nicely done. Running STO by the Undertaker. Guess that's an STO. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Scoops him up. Look at this. Up on his shoulders. Sets him back down. What did you, Taker? What? Back and forth between him. Taker getting the upper hand with that big right hand off the ropes. A couple of forearm shots to the lower back of Gonzales. Take away the strength. Take away that core. Take away that core strength of such a big man. You don't get lifted so high, I guess, is the Undertaker's plan. Look how big Giant Gonzales is. We keep calling him the Giant Gonzales. Look at him. You know how big the Undertaker is. You know how big the Undertaker is. You know this. You've heard it a million times. Look how much taller Giant Gonzales is than the Taker. I mean, it's a little hard to see when he's slumped down in the corner, as one would be with a couple of elbows to their head from the Undertaker. But when he stands up, if he stands up, you take a look. Look at this. Taker's second turnbuckle, driving those elbows straight down between the eyes. Man. That's it. There he is. Look at the size difference. Right hand, left hand. Taker, one of the best strikers in the business. As he lays those forearm shots into the lower back a second time. Off the ropes, gets momentum, no. Rolls out of the way, but still ends up with a forearm smash to the forehead. Taker not taking any chances with this guy. Over the top rope goes Giant Gonzales, and there in the bottom right-hand corner, you can finally see Paul Bearer. So yeah, that is, again, you can see a total difference between one Paul Bearer and one Giant Gonzales, as we were discussing a while ago. Mr. Wayne Kerr, wherever you are at the moment. I think he's sitting off to the right-hand side of the screen. But, yeah, Taker with a big boot, and you hear the crowd there for a moment was chanting for the Taker. Oh, blocked by Gonzales. Right hand blocked by the Taker. What are we seeing here? We're going to see it. Yes, we are. Look at this. Taker taking it old school. Taker, old school all the way over. You don't see too many people that big being able to walk the top turn, just the top rope. Look at this. Just in time. Just in time to be the end of time. Tombstone power driver. Referee Joe Brony down for the count. And so goes Taker with another win at WrestleMania. His third win at WrestleMania. I'll have you know. Take a look at this. There's our replay. Just taking this man and, yeah. Placing him gently in the center of the ring. On top of his head. As the Taker gets his comeuppance here and his accolades, we're going to let you guys know that this is the main event coming up next. Bret the Hitman Hart taking on Yokozuna, where Bret Hart will be defending his World Heavyweight Championship. This could be possibly the biggest task that this man has ever faced, and there is no pun there. You see here the Taker taking that rest, taking that time frame he needs after a match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE Championship.
You heard the man, Mr. Wayne Kerr, telling it like it is. And we're going to get everything set up here, man, because this big man coming out now with Mr. Fuji in tow. This is going to be an epic battle. These two big guys, well, this big guy against the excellence of execution, Bret Hart defending his title, man. I don't know. I don't know how Bret's gonna do it. Just the size of this man alone, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I know the old adage of a good little man will beat a bad big man any day, but yeah, man, everybody gets lucky at some point, right? So, with that being said, this giant rolls himself into the ring. This is going to be an interesting show, man. This is going to be an interesting take on all things. Yokozuna. As we wait for his opponent to come out. Crowd being very, very quiet here. As this man comes down, man, they start to pick up, though. One of the guys, this is what we're here for, man. This is WrestleMania 9, man. This is what we're here for. We're here for the main event. We're here to see the champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Look at that belt around his waist, man. Don't that look good? Bret the Hitman Hart defending his title. Again, I don't know how he intends to beat Yokozuna outside of hitting him with a bus. But this is it, man. This is what we strive for. WrestleMania, main event, World Heavyweight Championship on the line, an unbeatable opponent. These are the reasons for pro wrestling. With that being said, Mr. Wayne Kerr, do the honors.
The challenger from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 600 pounds, Yokozuna.
Boy, Wayne really had to sound that one out, didn't he?
Introducing the champion from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Introductions out of the way. Referee Joe Brony showing off that beautiful world heavyweight belt. The big winged eagle. There you see it. Mostly, sort of. But yeah. Yokozuna's ready. Bret Hart is ready. Bonesaw is ready. Yeah. Off they go. Look at this. Bret trying to... Bret, what are you doing? Right out the gate, he tries for a body slam. What he gets in return? A belly-to-belly that puts him into and through the mat. Yokozuna is in no mood tonight, as he drops all 600 pounds down across that on a single leg drop. Bret's in bad shape already. Bret is in bad shape already. Like I said, Yokozuna using that body weight the way he should. Bret not able to put up much offense against this brute. Sends him into the ropes, into the turnbuckle. Bret, good idea, sort of, maybe. He's got him there good. You can't move him. I guess beat on him would be the ticket. 2 good punches, man. That's all you get. Ooh. Boy, that first punch just set him off, man. He caught the second and leveled Bret with that headbutt. And again, dropping that massive leg down across Bret's head, shoulders, neck, toes. Bret trying to gain some, trying to get some distance. Samoan drop. Man, that just rings different when you're 600 pounds coming down on it. Second turnbuckle, Bret able to move out of the way, and I would say very wisely, in my opinion. Handful of air sends Bret across the ring. A headbutt. Yokozuna is in a zone all of his own here. I mean, Bret's trying, but look at this. Springboard crossbody, leap over the top rope. Got him to fall, man, but he wasn't enough to hold him down. He tries again. And Yokozuna powers out. A standing drop kick by the excellence of execution. Again, is starting to wear down the big man. The good news is Bret can outlast Yokozuna, cardio-wise, I guess would be the way to say it. You know, the longer this match goes, the better it is for Bret. Sort of, if he can stay away from Yokozuna. As long as Yokozuna can't get a hold of him, then that's a different story. But things like that, a headbutt well placed by Yokozuna's forehead to Bret Hart's forehead, will change the outcome of this match in a hurry. Look at this, Bret. Russian leg sweep. Lays it down good. But he picks his man up. You know, he's much easier to beat if he's already laying down, Bret. Oh, that kick to the belly button, and then just launches a barrage of attacks across the back of his shoulders with his arms. Off the ropes goes Yokozuna, and Bret stupidly just stands there. Just gets run over. Whatever he was going to do, forget it. Right hand, sleeper hold, that might do it. That might do it. Wear the big man down. Wear the big man down, Bret. Wear him down. Attaboy. Is it? No, Zuna. Well, it's just a judo hip toss. Gets rid of him. Oh, another Samoan drop. Kicking him, making sure he stays down. Look at this. Yokozuna just manhandling the champion. Bret, if you got a trick up your sleeve, man, now would be the time to use it, buddy. And I don't think that he does. Look at this. Yokozuna just stalking him. Just stalking him. Hammerlock, and Bret able to get out of it, but ducked under. Another giant headbutt by Yokozuna. This is not looking like Bret is in bad shape here. Yokozuna just repeatedly just dropping his body weight on him. just repeatedly dropping his body weight on him. Bret outside the ring. Yokozuna grabs him. Bret smartly, what are you doing? Why not cover? Why not follow up? Bret follows Yokozuna outside. I think that's a dumb move. Bret rolls him back in. Bret, you can hold the belt by winning outside of this match. Champion's advantage, buddy. Champion's advantage. Go work at it. What are you doing? Bret finally putting together an offense. Top rope. Big leg drop and misses. Yokozuna rolls out of the way. Big boot. Bret is in La La Land, man. This is getting to look bad. This is off the ropes goes Yokozuna. Another big leg drop. In for the cover. That might be it. That's it. No bonsai drop. Yokozuna takes the belt. Yokozuna, our new heavyweight champion. Look at this. You see Bret early in the match tried. He went for an early cover, thinking, go quick. But after multiple leg drops, eventually it was just too much for Bret. And now we have a new champion. We got a brand new champion. I'm not... Wayne, you really need to work on your articulation, buddy. In the meantime, new heavyweight champion, and folks, that is the end of WrestleMania 9 as we know it. You guys have a great time. And again, comments, concerns, questions, put them into what is this? That's Hulk Hogan. What is this? Hulk Hogan coming down. What is he doing here? What is he doing here? What's he doing? I know he was here. I know he wrestled earlier. He was out here earlier with the Mega Maniacs, Brutus Beefcake, and they lost their chance at they were beat with chairs. Now Hogan coming down to ringside. What is he doing? The crowd not exactly happy to see Hulk Hogan at this point. They're awful silent. They're stunned that this was it. What is he doing? What's he doing coming down to ringside? I mean, Hogan, I don't understand what's going on here. I really don't. I don't understand. Why is he out here? I know it's WrestleMania. Don't get me wrong. And I know it's WrestleMania, and it's Hulk Hogan, and where did that all come from? And why is he still, what happened? Hogan, can you please give him a microphone or something? Give him, what's going on? Yeah, I know you can, I know you can't hear us. What? Obviously, you're not paying any attention to what I'm saying to you. Hogan. I know, alright, I get it. It's WrestleMania. Hulk Hogan needs to come out, and as the Macho Man said, do his grandstanding and his hot dogging. I got you. Alright, so alright, can the crowd go home now? Can we go home now, Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan. Can we go home now? Alright, cool. Alright, so Hogan says we can go home. What is he doing? Wait, we got a match? Wait, Hogan... Bret's still at ringside. Hogan went into the ring. Hogan told Bret something. Now we got a match. Hogan going for the belt. Hogan shows up out of nowhere. Hogan just returned this evening. He's been gone for over a year. He came back, Mr. Fuji getting involved. Mr. Fuji asking him what the heck is going on. Yokozuna back to his feet. Hogan's been gone for almost a year. He comes back, wrestles a tag team match, doesn't get his tag team championships. Now he's in the ring at the end of the main event. The end of the main event shows up. And now Hogan is here wrestling our brand new champion for the belt. This man has only been champion for less than 2 minutes. Hulk Hogan and WrestleMania go hand in hand, but come on, man. This is ridiculous. Come on, Yokozuna. Come on, Yokozuna. Put him in his place, man. Put him in his place. Hulkster, the back elbow. I don't understand this. Hogan, like, the man just wrestled one of the greatest champions of all time, in my opinion. And now Hogan decides now would be the time to wrestle and go for the belt. Why didn't you fight Yokozuna? Why didn't you wrestle Bret Hart? You were here for WrestleMania. Why didn't you set that match up? Why didn't you set it up for Monday night? Why don't you set it up for tomorrow night against Yokozuna? Why don't you give the man some time to rest? But no, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Hulk Hogan is a cheat and he's no good. I appreciate everything he did for wrestling, but he's a cheat and he's not a good person. I don't care what you say, brother. But anyway, Yokozuna now trying to get some offense. Like I said, he just wrestled a 15-20 minute match against Bret Hart. Now he's being mauled by the longtime former champion Hulk Hogan, who just shows up out of nowhere and decides he's going to have a title match against the new heavyweight champion at WrestleMania, even though that heavyweight champion just wrestled the main event at WrestleMania. So, yeah, not happy about this. Hulkster sends his man off the ropes, refuses to do anything about it, tries it again, sends the man off the ropes, chest to chest. Yokozuna, over the top goes Hogan. He scooped him up for a body slam, but Hulk Hogan stood out of the way. This could be it. Are we done? Hogan trying to get the crowd wound up, as if they're not already wound up, completely confused about what's going on. Big Hogan leg drop. That could be it, folks, going in for the cover. Referee Joe Brony down for the count, perhaps. Long time. It was a very long count. And we have another new heavyweight champion at WrestleMania. This is ridiculous. This has gone too far. Look at this. Cover 2, 3, and again, the new WWF heavyweight champion. This is ridiculous. And folks, if you're as irate about this as I am, put it in the comments. There was no reason for Hulk Hogan. He could have at least given Yokozuna a chance to recover. He's not a real champion. And I hope WrestleMania 10 comes around and he gets put back in his place where he belongs. But in the meantime, to all my no-hopers, jokers, and rogues, thank you for joining us here at WrestleMania 9, the main event, the world's largest toga party. And I will see you folks at WrestleMania 10 as Hulk Hogan gets his accolades and again gets in his grandstanding and hot dogging, as he likes to say. I'm the host, Ace of Knaves. We'll see you next time. Peace, love, and happiness.
Yeah, you gotta get in your grandstanding and your hot dogging, don't you? Yeah!